30th September 1936. Talk 252. Devotee. Sri Ramakrishna touched Vivekananda and the later realized bliss. Is it possible? Maharishi. Sri Ramakrishna didn't touch all of that purpose. He didn't create Atma, he didn't create realization. Vivekananda was ripe. He was anxious to realize he must have completed the preliminary course in his past births. Such is possible for a ripe person only. Devotee. Can the same miracle be worked for all? Maharishi. If they are fit. Fitness is the point. A strong man controls the weaker man. A strong mind controls the weaker mind. That was what happened in the case cited. The effect was only temporary. Why did Vivekananda not sit quiet? Why did he wander about after such a miracle? Because the effect was only temporary. Devotee. How is the mind to dive into the heart? Maharishi. The mind now sees itself diversified as the universe. If the diversity is not manifest, it remains in its own essence. That is the heart. Entering the heart means remaining without distraction. The heart is the only reality. The mind is only a transient phase. To remain as one's self is to enter the heart. Because a man identifies himself with the body, he sees the world separate from him. This wrong identification arises because he has lost his moorings and has swerved from his original state. He is now advised to give up all these false ideas, to trace back his source and remain as the self. In that state, there are no differences. No questions will arise. All the Shastras are meant only to make the man retrace his steps to the original source. He need not gain anything new. He must only give up his false ideas and useless accretion. Instead of doing it, he tries to catch hold of something strange and mysterious because he believes that his happiness lies elsewhere. That is the mistake. If one remains as the self, there is bliss. Probably he thinks that being quiet doesn't bring about the state of bliss. That is due to his ignorance. The only practice is to find out to whom these questions arise. Devotee. How to control lust, anger, etc. Maharishi. Whose are these passions? Find out. If you remain as the self, there will be found to be nothing apart from the self. Then there will be no need to control, etc. Devotee. If a person whom we love dies, grief results. Shall we avoid such grief by either loving all alike or by not loving at all? Maharishi. If one dies, it results in grief for the other who lives. The way to get rid of grief is not to live. Kill the one who grieves. Who will remain then to suffer? The ego must die. That is the only way. The two alternatives amount to the same state. When all have become the one self, who is there to be loved or hated? Devotee. What is the sun marga? What is the moon marga? Which of them is easier? Maharishi. Ravi Marg, Sun Marg is Jnana. Moon Marg is Yoga. They think that after purifying the 72,000 nadis in the body, Sushumna is entered and the mind passes up to Sasrar and there is nectar trickling. These are all mental concepts. The man is already overwhelmed by world concepts. Other concepts are now added in the shape of this yoga. The object of all these is to rid the man of concepts and to make him inhere as the pure self, that is absolute consciousness. Bereft of thoughts, why not go straight to it? Why add new encumbrances to the already existing ones? 1st October 1936.